I like you sincerely. I find myself scrolling past your videos because you are too sad, a voice of doom and gloom, and they are too long. Okay, so let's address this sincerely, and I mean that, not trying to be sarcastic. The too long thing. That's because Americans have been dumbed down so much that they need a fluffy little 30-second or 1 minute video of what cats and dogs and something to give them the dopamine rush. They can't have the attention span past a minute. There's no way with the amount of information on everything going on that you can do it in 1 minute. I know that there's people that do, but those people, and they do a good service. I'm not saying they don't, but for people that are just starting to understand this or trying to understand it, they need more than a 1 minute video. For somebody like you probably know what's going on likely, or you have a good idea of a lot of this, so my videos would seem very long to you. But I particularly focus on people that are looking to understand things than more than a 1 minute video, because you can't explain all of this in a 1 minute video. You can't. So I give the rationale for why what I'm saying is true and connecting the dots. That takes longer than 30 seconds. But we've been so dumbed down in America that we want everything happy and everything's great. And so let's watch the 30-second cat video or 1 minute dog video that gives us the dopamine rush, because then I can stay in my happy place and have instant gratification. That's really what it is. The fact of being doom and gloom, I'm not doom and gloom. With the amount of videos I've done about what a horror show all this is, and it is. It's just the truth. But people don't want, Americans have been educated not to see the truth. Americans are used to, I need to stay in my happy bubble. I need to stay in my happy cocoon. I won't listen to anything that's that dark or twisted. I can't handle that. I'm going to stay in the Oprah Winfrey and Deepak Chopra of my reality is whatever perception I have. If I'm seeing that, it's because I'm creating it and all that nonsense, okay? That's what Americans have been trained to do. Only look at the good. Well, you never can get to a true, honest goodness and a prosperous country unless you're willing to look at the bad. And the bad is bad. We would have seen long ago, had we not been dumbed down so much, that something was majorly wrong. I've seen it for years that something was wrong. Did I know exactly what? No. Did I know about trafficking 10 years ago? No. But these are people at the highest levels doing it. And the way they keep Americans from seeing the truth is that, first of all, they don't want you to have an attention span longer than a minute. And they want you to make sure that everything you see is comfortable for you, comfortable, and makes you happy. Yeah, perfect way to keep people distracted, never looking at the horror of it. And it is a horror. But I'm not doom and gloom. I believe in something hopeful, because with as dark as that is, who would make it without God? That's what I put my faith in. And God wants people to be uncomfortable. God literally puts us in uncomfortable places sometimes, because that's where you grow. You don't grow when you're at the top of the mountain, and you grow when you're in the valleys. You grow when times are hard and things do look doom and gloom, or things are sad. That's when God renews you the most. That is, for those that allow him to. So I have a hopeful outlook, more than I ever have. I am sad about what I see going on in healthcare, because most of it is a common sense problem. People without common sense, people wanting to make excuses for why children should go under the knife and have their, have this transgender surgery. If the American people don't want to see the truth of how that's wrong, and they want to stay in their happy place, then it just shows that we are not a country that can ever get to prosperity and happiness and the true growth of our country in every way, because we don't even have enough strength to see the truth of that, what's going on to children. So yeah, my videos aren't for everyone. Tons of people, I'm sure, scroll past them because they stay in the matrix of, nope, I've been trained, I can't handle anything longer than 1 minute. Yeah, why is that? If you're an adult, you should be able to handle a 10-minute video. The only reason you aren't is because you've been trained not to. You've been trained for instant gratification. We all have been. So you need to step back and try to just listen instead of seeing that you want somebody to tell you, like there's so many on TikTok, that knows somebody's coming to save you. The person that's coming to save you is you. You have to be the one that speaks up. And yes, it's uncomfortable, and people aren't going to like my videos because people don't like the truth. That's the way we've been trained, to not like the truth, to ignore the truth because, no, that's uncomfortable. I don't like it. It makes me feel bad that they're doing that to children. So I'm just going to turn to Deepak Chopra or Oprah Winfrey, and I'm going to live in the world of the matrix of that I manifest what I perceive around. I mean, that's Candyland. That's the fake, I'm going to pretend like everything is great. I do believe in the future. I believe the fact that all of this is coming out because if it wasn't coming out, we wouldn't have a chance. But in order to get to something better, people have to be willing to see the truth. That's the fact of it. And the truth is uncomfortable. It is not meant to make you feel comfortable. It's not meant to make you feel, oh, I want to feel all happy and joyous. Then scroll on by, find the happy dog in videos or the 1 minute somebody's coming to save you videos, okay? Because I'm not about that. I'm about that we, the people, ourselves, have to be willing to see the truth, have to step outside the way we've been trained that I need to have a happy video for 1 minute or else I'm just going to scroll past them. Then you don't want to see the truth. God wants people to see the truth. So yeah, I'm sure plenty of people scroll past my videos. I see all the videos that people are able to do in under a minute or 30 seconds to say, yeah, this is what's happening. And to most people, those videos would confuse others. It just would, because for people that are just waking up or just realizing that something's wrong, they need a little bit more. So my videos are not for those that really are already fully awake to everything, because it's stuff that oftentimes I'm repeating. But I am not full of doom and gloom. I'm doom and gloom about this situation, about what has been happening under our noses all this time that we didn't know about. That is doom and gloom, what they've been doing. President Trump himself has said that we're on a decline. We are. My hope is that more people seeing the truth is what will reverse the decline. But as long as people want to stay stupid and they want the happy 30-minute or 30-second videos, that isn't going to help anybody, because it shows we've been trained to ignore the truth if it's not comfortable for us. Well, in order to grow, you don't grow when you're on top of the mountain. You grow when you're in the valleys, when times are rough and things are dark. That's when God transforms you the most, if you let him. Or you can scroll on by and look for cat videos.